Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather and I own a very small crochet business called Freckle Fiber Arts, and this video is dedicated to my earring packet. So you can buy all my earring designs in one packet. I have about, let's see, if you've already purchased them, you're watching this video, but this particular video is just creating the heart pattern, which is can be altered in any which way you want. But if you purchase my earring packet, you get actually 5 different designs that you can create, and you can either make earrings or anything else special that you feel like you would like to. So anyways, this is how you create the heart pattern, and I'm going to follow along with my specific pattern. So the first thing you're going to do is create a magic ring, and to do that you're going to make an X with your hand, and the tail of your yarn will be off to the side. I usually hold my thumb, but you hold it in any way that you feel comfortable. You do want it a little bit tight so that you can perform this particular movement. So you're going to place your hook in between the X that's formed with your yarn. You're going to hook the second one and flip it around and then twist. And now what you have is the magic ring wrapped around your fingers. To secure it, what I like to do is to go ahead and go through the middle and pull that yarn through that loop, and now it is secure. And that does count as one single crochet. Well, it kind of counts, not really as a single crochet, it counts as a slip knot, but without pulling it tight. So if you were to pull it tight, then you'd have your slip knot right here. Okay, so now in the pattern it says 6 single crochets in magic ring, and then you're going to slip stitch to connect the round. So I'm going to go into the magic ring and I'm going to do, that's 1. Remember, I'm doing 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now I have all 6 single crochets into the magic ring. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect it. So the portion that says SP, connect the round, that's a slip stitch to connect. So I'm going to pull it tight, use the tail to pull it tight so it connects my ring. And your single crochet will not disappear. It will actually become easier for you to stick your crochet hook in, but there is the single crochet, and I'm going to pull it a little bit tighter, and this connects the round by doing the slip stitch. So I'm going to slip stitch through that single crochet, and then I'm going to slip stitch through that final loop, and then I'm going to chain 1. And now I have my first round complete for the heart. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So I'm not just going to chain 1, I'm going to chain 2, and that's what the directions say. So I'm going to chain 2. So now I've got 2 on my crochet hook. Now, in this, I broke it down pretty simple, or at least simple for me to follow. I had to go over the pattern a couple of different times. So the first one is we are going to go ahead and do the round the same. So it says 3 triple crochets, that's what TC stands for, in the first single crochet. So we're actually going back into this spot here, and this chain 2 actually counts as one of the triple crochets. So if you get to the end, that's what that final chain 2 is going to count as a triple. But so to do a triple crochet, you're going to wrap the yarn around your hook twice. And then you're going to stick your hook inside the first single crochet. You're going to yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through, and yarn over and pull through. So that's one of the triple crochets in that one spot. Remember, we have to do 3. So I'm going to yarn over twice. I'm going to go in, and I'm going to follow the directions as they are given. And this kind of helps me find errors in my own directions too. I am not the best at writing patterns, but I do find myself rewriting stuff so that I can understand it. I was a math major in college, and I did really well with programming, and I feel like sometimes our pattern books are written in 2 different ways. You can find those that are like drawn to math versus those that are drawn to literacy. So anyways, I'm more of the math. I like the bullet points. So that's our first little box, and I made them so that you can print it off and check each box as you kind of go through. What I would suggest too, if you're going to reuse the pattern, I would laminate them, and then that way you can kind of mark over it and then erase it with a dry erase marker. That's what I do. All right, the next single crochet, you're going to do 4 double. So a double crochet is just yarn over, and you're going to go into the same single crochet, and we're going to do that 4 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, and we said 4 in the pattern. So we're going to do 4th. And now we have created one side of our heart. This next one, our next little spot says 1 triple crochet. I'm a little tangled right here. What I love about these patterns too, you can use any yarn that you want. I've even used, you know, I've used all different yarns in these patterns. Okay, so now this single crochet is going to be 1 triple, and that's our point of the heart. So I'm going to do, remember the triple crochet you have to wrap around. I might have to pause if I can't get this undone. All right, so I'm going to finish this triple crochet, and there's the point of our heart right there. So now we're going to go back around the other side. I always like to make sure I still have 3 single crochets to work into. Occasionally I will make a mistake on the heart, but what I've done, whenever I like a pattern, I will do it over and over and over again, just to make sure I can work out any of the kinks that I may come across. But now we're going to go into this portion, which is, I do have 3 single crochets left, and I have 3 different things that I'm going to have to do. And this, actually I might have some extra, yeah. So I'm going to do, in the next one, I'm doing 4 double crochets. So I'm going to go and do 4 in here. And we're just mirroring the other side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our other side of our heart, and voila. And now we are going to do 3 triple crochets, and you can choose, there's a little one right here, and then I usually slip stitch here with the chain 3 into this spot. You can also do this one, but we're going to do 3 triple into the next single crochet. I'll show you how that looks. Yarn over twice to do triple. You're going to yarn over and pull through, and pull through again. And how many are we going to do? 3. And here we go. There. Now, the next part to finish this round, you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to slip stitch to end the round into this last single crochet. You're going to slip stitch, and that kind of joins it together. So you're going to place your yarn and then pull it through instead of creating a single crochet. Okay, so now that you can see your heart is forming, you can stop here if you want to, if your heart maybe is the size that you want, because this is a heart shape. And you can just be done with the pattern. But the next step, if you want to make it larger, is round 3. And so after we're done with round 3, we will actually be done with the heart, but you can keep extending the pattern if you want to make it bigger and bigger. All right, so round 3, you are going to single crochet into the chain 2 space, which is here. Be careful not to get into the other spaces, but I'm going to do 1 single crochet, and we're going to build up onto the heart shape, making our hump a little bit bigger. All right, so there we go. We single crocheted into the chain 2 space. Now we're going to do 2 half double crochets and 1 double crochet in the triple space. So that would be this space here. And make sure you go into the V, but really, honestly, it doesn't matter. I've done it a couple of different ways, and if you make a mistake, but just in the next space, you're going to do 2 half double crochets. So you're going to yarn over, and instead of pulling through 2, you're going to pull through all 3, and that's what a half is. So you're going to yarn over, and this is my second one, and pull through both. or pull through all 3, and that is 2 half double crochets. And remember, now I want to do 1 double crochet. So I'm going to do 1 double crochet in here. And that ends this particular space. So now we're done with that space. Now the next line, it says to do 3 double crochets in the second triple. So I'm going to do 3 in this space here, 3 double crochets. And remember, we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. All right, and how many we're going to do? We're going to do 3 of them. And there we go. So now we have 3 double crochets in that 1 triple space. All right, now going down the list, we're going to go into the 3rd triple crochet, and we're going to do 2 double crochets in that space. So that would be this space here. I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2, and we're doing 3. No, we're doing 2 in this space. I love having the check boxes because I forget. I'm so forgetful, and I just love being able to go, okay, I did this, I did that. And you can also make copies of this. I think I told you guys this, to laminate it. All right, now the next one has some stars next to it. So this is our repeat. We're going to do 1 double crochet repeat 4 times until we get to probably the bottom part right here. So if you look, and I always end up making a mistake here, but I'm going to try very hard to make sure I have the right count. All right, I'm going to go into the next 4, and I'm just going to do 4 double crochets, but I'm only doing 1 in each of these spaces. So I'm only doing, so I just did 2. Now I'm doing a 3rd one, and I have 1 more to do. And I'm always a little concerned because I'm afraid that that's not the corner, but I'm just rolling with it. So now I just did 4. And now I just finished the round, this portion of the heart. So now this should be where the corner is, the tip of my heart. So this part is different. There aren't stars beside it, but we are going to do 2 double crochets, and then we are going to do 3 triple, and oh, hold on 1 second. All right, so I'm not paying attention to what line I'm on. Okay, so we just finished the one with the stars beside it. Now we're going to do 1 double, 1 triple, 1 double, and that is the point of our heart. So I'm going to go into this space right here, and I'm going to do 1 double, 1 triple, 1 double. So here's my double. Remember, this is creating the point. Now I'm doing triple. And now I'm doing a double. And now I have my point of my heart. And now I'm ready to, sorry about that. Now I'm ready to finish this round on this side. So we're going to do a repeat of what we did over here. So we have the same shape on both sides, mirror image. So the next part, we're going to start where we had the stars on the last one. We're going to just do 4 double crochets in each of my spaces here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now here's where we are going to do the little portion of the, where we did a couple in each one. So we are on, not a repeat, but we're on 2 double crochets. So I'm going to do 2 double crochets in this triple. That's 1, 2. And now the next one, I'm going to do 3 double crochets. We're almost done, you guys. So now I'm on to 3. Now I just did 1. Now I'm on 2 and 3. All right, now we're finishing it up. So we've got about 3 spaces left. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the portion where we have a, let me let it focus. So we did 2, 3. Now we're doing the half and then the double into this space. And we want to be careful. Yeah, we're going to do the portion where we're going to do a double and then the half. Yeah, we're going to do a double, then half. And then we'll do one single. So we're going to do a double here. I'm going to fix this on the pattern too because I have it in reverse. So we do one double and one half, well, two half. And then I'm going to do the last step is one single in that change to space. And now this is where we're going to end the round. And okay, so we're finished. I usually place my hook below and I finish by doing a slip stitch. You do not have to do that. You can do it any way you want to. Just remember that you are done once you've slipped that in, and there's your little heart. And what I also like to do with the heart pattern is add tassels. So for example, the 4th of July is coming up. So that's one of the patterns that I use the heart for, is I add these fun tassels and make it like American flag looking, or you can do whatever you want to. As you can see, I added this little clip right here to hold the fabric together. You can use whatever you want. It's pretty tight. I've used a couple of different methods in securing the heart, but make sure that you do so weave in this end. Okay, all right, let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you enjoy this video.